Could this be the best week in iRacing ever? I've done a ton of races, there's been some huge highlights, some near misses, some big crashes, and some iRating gains. Stick around for all the news, my license updates, and everything in between. So I'll get to my licenses in a little while. There's been some nice little gains this week, but as you can see by the footage, quite a lot of races and quite a lot of varied vehicles. So I'm just having so much fun now with access to all the stuff that I bought quite a long time ago. It's just opened up so many opportunities to do different races on different tracks and different championships. And as you can tell by the last couple of videos, I was spoiled for choice. I just could not decide what to race. I narrowed it down to so many. I didn't touch any dirt this week. I didn't touch any oval this week. I tried getting into a couple of races. I really wanted to do the Lotus 49, but when I tried it, it wasn't populated. But in case you missed the start of my iRacing week, I did the Advanced Mazdas at Long Beach, which was fantastic. Got a third place. Then I did some Formula at Alton Park. This was the race 1600s. Really enjoyed that. Such an amazing track. And if you're a fan of Alton Park, this has been a week to remember. And this is what I mean by, is this the best week ever? Because there were so many chances to race at Alton Park. It was just a dream for me. It's my favourite track by far. One of my favourite tracks of all time. Got to get down there this year. And actually get there in real life. It's on my list of things to do. Yeah, so after the Formula races, I did the Ringmeister. Never tried that before. That was a GR86 race this week. Really enjoyed that. Concentrated on just being consistent. It's only 3 laps. And yeah, a lot of fun. 0 incidents, so pretty proud. Then I went out in the Kia Optima. So this is very different. A nice powerful car, front wheel drive, really enjoyed it. I took that to, let's not butcher it, the Osher Sleben, and that was really good. Really enjoyed that race. There was only 4 Kias. It's a multi-class race against some Cadillacs. I finished second out of the 4 Kias, so it was all right, but you know, it's not particularly well populated. I don't know if I'll carry on with that one too much. The Spec Racer Ford, loved getting back into the Spec Racer Ford this week. That was also at Alton Park, amazing. Did a couple of races around there. Also did a live stream on that, so you can catch that one. Always plenty of action, good close racing. A lovely little single-seater, really nice car. It can be a bit of a handful. Can lose traction quite easily, can lock up under braking quite easily. But it's a good challenge, and it always encourages some really close racing, so I really enjoyed that. And I also went around Alton Park in the TCR series, where I've got the Honda Civic. That was again amazing, a slightly different variation of Alton Park, but just a really good race. Good competitive racing. You see by the replay, good close racing. no netcode issues, a little bit of rubbing, a little bit of door banging, but this week it's just been so enjoyable I can't even put it into words. And I also did the GT3s, so I've got the Mustang GT3. That again was at Alton Park on another variation. You'll see there was some action and activity in that race. I actually started near the back, didn't qualify particularly well, but during the race, I didn't practice, you see, so during the race I managed to knock about 3 seconds off my quali time, and finished in the top half of the field. Managed to get 9th out of the 18, despite the fact that about 2 laps from the end I just made a horrendous mistake and lost it on a corner. Managed to recover, only lost 2 places, but potentially there was a 7th place in there for me there. But I'm looking forward to carrying on with these. I've got much of the content for a lot of these championships for at least 8 or 9 out of the 12 forthcoming weeks of the season. So I'm looking forward to getting back into these and really looking at pushing my licenses. I might sort of niche down a little bit. I might focus down a little bit. I mean, there I've got about 7 championships that I've potentially started. I certainly won't be doing all of them every week for the 12 weeks, but I'm gonna sort of pick 2 or 3 that I will try and do sort of 8 or 9 of the weeks on, and the other ones just dip in and out just for a little bit of fun. But I also want to make a little bit of time for oval and a little bit of time for road. But what can we do? There's just not that many hours in the day for iRacing. There's work, there's family, there's outside commitments, and let's not forget, guys, there's also another 5 or 6 really good sim racing games that probably all of us enjoy. So when are we going to find time for that? I don't know. Posh problems, but what a nice problem to have when there isn't enough hours in a day for the quality or racing games that we have all got access to. So what have I really enjoyed this week? Well, the close racing and the respectful racing in every one I've been in has been absolutely fantastic. There haven't been any big crashes that looked malicious. There haven't been any real big netcode issues. I've been side by side on open wheels. I've been side by side, bumper to bumper, in the tin tops that I've raced, and without a doubt there has been some really close respectful racing. I've managed to race on a varied number of cars across a few different quality tracks, had some great battles, had some good overtakes, been overtaken. I think you sum it up as smiles per mile. That's what I sum it up as, and without a doubt, whether I've come near the end of the field or whether I've managed to squeeze myself onto the podium, I've finished every race with a big smile on my face and a very warm feeling in my chest that I'd had so much fun. Now, is that not why we do it? And is there anything better? I mean, iRacing is not perfect, but the races I tried to get into, with the exception of the Lotus 49, they've been populated, they've had good competition, and they've absolutely left me with a smile on my face. And because I've been able to build up this content over quite a long time, I've managed to race in a varied amount of cars, so there's been no boredom. And even though Alton Park came up on my schedule for quite a few races this week, I absolutely love the track, so I can't see myself getting bored of Alton Park anytime soon. And now it's going to be the start of another week. All of these championships have got new tracks, and there's going to be other championships where I've now got access to the track that I didn't have last week. So a couple of the other GT races I've now got the track on this week, and I think on the Rainmeister I might have the track for that one, so I'm going to try that. If not, it might be week 3, I can't remember. But yeah, just a fantastic week, guys, and I hope you've had a similar week. So let me know in the comments what sort of week you've had. What series are you running? Are you having trouble finding enough time to run them all? What are you focusing on? What have you enjoyed, but also what do you avoid racing in? Are you finding everything well populated? Where are you in the world? What time zone are you on? You know, let's try and get onto the same races over time as well. So yeah, just before I go, just a little reminder that if you are new to this channel, please do drop a sub. Every single sub is appreciated. Please do leave some comments. I reply to every single comment. I pride myself on replying to every single comment. You're more than welcome to join us in our Discord, and that way you can get involved with some of our community races, but also be part of the community with giving advice and help and guidance and sharing tips and tricks. Just really proud how that community is growing and how we're all communicating. It's just a great group of humans, and a very respectful atmosphere. So do feel free to join up on that. Check out the channel. Like I say, there's lots of other content on lots of other sims. And I hope you enjoy it. Just let me know what you enjoy, what you would like changed, and you know, I'm happy to sort of tweak based on feedback. This is all brand new to me, and I'm just having a whale of a time and enjoying it. So I hope to see you on the next one, and I'll see you out on track if I don't see you before. Take care of yourself. Catch up next week. Peace.